Good morning, dear students. See today's problem of cash flow statement. From the following balance sheets of XYL Limited, prepare cash flow statement. Balance sheets are given: equity and liabilities. First, shareholders fund, A share capital. Share capital was 4,50,000 on 31st March 2017, and now on 31st March 2018 it is 5 lakhs. So there will be issue of shares. Reserve and surplus note is given. Current liabilities, trade payables, it was 75,000 and it is 99,000 now in current year. So there is increase in trade payables. For short term provision, note is given. Now asset side, non current assets, fixed assets, tangible assets, intangible asset, for both notes are given. Current assets, inventory, there is increase in inventory and there is increase in trade receivables. These are current assets, so we have to show them in adjustment for working capital changes. Amounts of cash and cash equivalents are given. Now see the first note, reserve and surplus. General reserve, it was 40,000 and now it is 70,000. So the differential amount has been transferred to general reserve, that is rupees 30,000. Profit and loss balances are given. Now see the next note, second note, short term provisions. Provision for taxation. Current year's provision is 50,000, last year's provision is 40,000. We have to prepare provision for tax account because in adjustments, that is additional information, in third adjustment they told us that income tax of rupees 35,000 has been paid. So we have to find current year's provision made. So we will prepare provision for tax account. Proposed dividend. Last year's proposed dividend rupees 42,000 and current year's proposed dividend rupees 50,000. So last year's proposed dividend will be paid, that is rupees 42,000 current year. Current year's proposed dividend rupees 50,000 is given. Then tangible assets. As there is adjustment on land and building and plant, we have to prepare land and building account and plant account. And then lastly, goodwill, it was 1,15,000 and now it is 90,000, so it should be written off. See the additional information. First adjustment is on plant and land and building regarding depreciation. Then second, an interim dividend of rupees 20,000 has been paid during the year. Interim dividend refers to dividend paid between the year, not at the end of the year. म्हणजे कंपनीला जर खूप ट्रिमेंडस प्रॉफिट झाला तर वर्षाच्या मध्येच 6 महिन्यांनी, 4 महिन्यांनी, 5 महिन्यांनी असं मध्येच वर्षाच्या कंपनी इंटरिम डिव्हिडंड डिक्लेअर करते शेअरहोल्डर्सना, दॅट इज इंटरिम डिव्हिडंड. Third, income tax of rupees 35,000 has been paid. As I have discussed earlier, we have to enter this amount in provision for tax account. And in cash flows from operating activities, we have to deduct this income tax from cash generated from operating activities. Then this is the new point, rent received during the year rupees 10,000. Rent received during the year is non-operating income and this income is related to investing activities. So we have to deduct it as non-operating item in operating activities and we will include rent received in cash flows from investing activities. Okay, so now let's start solving the problem. So now here we will prepare cash flow statement of XYL Limited, but before that we have to prepare some working notes. First we have to calculate net profit before tax, then we have to prepare land and building account, plant account and provision for tax account. Okay, so let's start. We'll calculate net profit before tax here. Then while calculating net profit before tax, we will prepare provision for tax account, and then we will prepare land and building account and plant account. Okay, so let's start. Profit and loss balance, that is statement of profit and loss balance on 31st March 2018 is 48,000. So it is 48,000, that is closing balance. Now less profit and loss statement balance as on 31st March 17, it is 30,000. So difference is 18,000. Now add. We have to add, as we have discussed earlier, proposed dividend for 2018, that is current year's proposed dividend. Okay, so current year it is given rupees 50,000. Then we have to add interim dividend paid during the year. It is given in second adjustment, it is rupees 20,000. Now we have to add amount transferred to general reserve. See in the problem, amount transferred to general reserve is, as we have discussed earlier, rupees 30,000. So 30,000. And then provision for tax. We have to add provision for tax for current year as per our note. So we will prepare now provision for tax account. See the notes to accounts. Second, provision for taxation balance as on 31st March 2017 rupees 40,000, which is opening balance, and closing balance, that is as on 31st March 2018 rupees 50,000. So we will write down first balances. By balance brought down, opening balance on credit side, and closing balance, to balance carried down, it is given 50,000. Okay, now in this problem they have told us income tax of rupees 35,000 has been paid in third adjustment. So we will post here to bank account, income tax paid, amount is 35,000. And now we will tally this account. So we will get provision for tax made in current year. Debit total is 50,000 plus 35,000, that is 85,000. After deducting 40,000, it will be 45,000. The balance will be 45,000 here. So by statement of profit and loss of provision made in current year, rupees 45,000. Okay, so here in this net profit before tax we have to add 45,000 here. 45,000, understood? So let's add all these items now. It is 1,63,000. So net profit before tax in this problem is 1,63,000. Okay, now we will prepare land and building account and plant account. So land and building account. See, the balances are given in the problem. Opening balance 2 lakhs, closing balance 1,70,000 of land and building. So 2 balance brought down 2 lakhs and buy balance carried down, which is closing balance 1,70,000. Okay. In case of plant, 2 balance brought down 80,000 and buy balance carried down. The closing balance given is 2 lakhs. Okay. Now let's read first adjustment. Depreciation of rupees 10,000 and 20,000 has been charged on plant and land and building respectively. So on plant depreciation is 10,000, on land and building depreciation is 20,000. Okay. So by, we can write depreciation also, or you can write by statement of profit and loss into bracket current year's depreciation. Okay. So it is 20,000 by depreciation current year, it is 10,000. Okay. Now we will tally both the accounts to get the differential amount. Debit total is 2 lakhs. Credit total is 1,90,000. So difference is 10,000 here, and it means it is amount of sale by bank account sales. This is balancing figure. Okay, it is of sales. Now here let's tally plant account. Credit total is 2,10,000. Minus 80,000. So difference is 1,30,000 on debit side. So it means they have purchased a new land. So to bank account, this is balance, and it is of purchase of land, purchase of plant. Okay. In this way, now we have to use the amounts of depreciation on plant, depreciation on plant and depreciation on land and building in operating activities as non-cash items. Then we have to use sale of land and building and purchase of plant, these items, in cash flow from investing activities. Okay. So now let's start preparing cash flow statement. Let's start now. First is cash flow from operating activities. A is net profit before tax, and see our working net profit before tax we have calculated in working note 1, working note number 1. It is 1,63,000. Okay. Then B will be adjustment for non-cash and non-operating items. Now as we have discussed earlier, we have to add both the depreciations. So depreciation on plant and depreciation on land and building. Amounts are 10,000 and 20,000. 10,000, 20,000. Then there is goodwill written off. Goodwill written off by rupees 25,000. Only these three items are non-cash and non-operating items. So we will now add these three items. Total of these three items is 55,000. So we will add 55,000 in 1,63,000. So it will be 2,18,000. Okay. Now less. See, we have to deduct non-operating items, that is non-operating incomes, etc. In this problem, in last adjustment, rent received during the year rupees 10,000 is given, and rent received will be deducted here because it is related to investment in property. So it is investment activity. Okay. So we will show it in investing activities and we will deduct it from here. So rent received, as it is non-operating income. Okay. So in rent received 10,000, you can write like this: 2,18,000 minus 10,000, so it is 2,08,000. 2,08,000 operating profit before working capital changes. Operating profit before working capital changes is 2,08,000 in this problem. Okay. Now C point is adjustment of working capital changes. Adjustment of working capital changes. So now we have to add decrease in current assets and increase in current liabilities. Decrease in current assets and increase in current liabilities. See the problem. While discussing about current assets and current liabilities, that is while reading the problem, we have discussed that there is no decrease in current assets, so there is increase in current liability, that is trade payables. Okay. So increase in trade payables, only one item is there, that is 24,000. Directly I will write in outer column, and now we will add it. 2,08,000 plus 24,000, so it is 2,32,000. Now less increase in current assets and decrease in current liabilities. Increase in current assets and decrease in current liabilities. Okay. Now see in the problem, there is increase in inventory and increase in trade receivables. No decrease in current liabilities there. Okay. So increase in inventory and increase in trade receivables. See the amounts difference between the amounts of inventory, it is 32,000, and difference between amount of trade receivables, it is 50,000. So total is 82,000. We have to deduct 82,000 from 2,32,000. So it will be 1,50,000. It is cash generated from operations. $1,50,000 is cash generated from operations. Okay. दिसते तुम्हाला ना? Cash generated from operations is 1,50,000. And now we have to deduct income tax. So less income tax paid. See in the problem, income tax paid is given rupees 35,000. So 35,000, and so net cash from operating activities will be 1,15,000. 1,15,000. Okay. Now second part of problem, that is cash flow from investing activity. So second, cash flows from investing activities. Now see the problem, as we have discussed earlier, there is sale of land and building and purchase of plant. So two investing activities are there: sale of see here, sale of land 10,000, purchase of plant 1,30,000. So sale of land is 10,000, amount will be positive as we are receiving cash. Purchase of land 1,30,000 will be in bracket because we have to show it negative amount as cash is going out, 1,30,000. And one more investing activity is there, that is rent received. रेंट रिसिव्ड आपण मगाशी ऑपरेटिंग ॲक्टिव्हिटीजमध्ये मधून लेस केले होते आणि त्यावेळी आपण म्हटलं होतं की आपण ती इन्व्हेस्टिंग ॲक्टिव्हिटी असल्यामुळे इन्व्हेस्टिंग ॲक्टिव्हिटीमध्ये घेणार आहोत. सो दिस इज द लास्ट इन्व्हेस्टिंग ॲक्टिव्हिटी. नाव लेट्स ॲड 10,000 प्लस 10,000 20,000 पॉझिटिव्ह अँड निगेटिव्ह 1,30,000. सो फायनल आन्सर विल बी निगेटिव्ह 1,10,000. ओके, सो इट इज नेट कॅश यूज्ड in investing activities rupees 1,10,000 negative. Okay, now the last point, third point, it is cash flows from financing activities. Cash flows from financing activities. See the problem. While reading the problem, we have discussed that there is issue of share capital. So issue of shares or issue of shares capital, काही लिहिलं तरी बरोबर आहे. Issue of share capital. See the difference between amounts. Share capital amount was 4,50,000 and now it is 5 lakhs, so 50,000 positive as we are receiving cash. Now final dividend paid and interim dividend paid. So interim dividend paid given is rupees 20,000, so negative 20,000. Now proposed dividend paid, मागच्या वर्षी जो प्रपोज डिव्हिडंड आहे 2017चा विच इज 42,000. सो वी हॅव टू पेड हिअर 42,000. या प्रॉब्लेममध्ये आपण मागच्या वर्षीचा जो प्रपोज डिव्हिडंड आहे तो पेड करणार आहोत यावर्षी, आणि यावर्षीचा जो प्रपोज डिव्हिडंड आहे तो आपण ॲड केला आहे व्हाईल कॅल्क्युलेटिंग नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर टॅक्स. हे लक्षात ठेवा, कारण या प्रॉब्लेममध्ये प्रपोज डिव्हिडंड अकाउंट फॉर केलेलं आहे, अकाउंट्समध्ये आलेलं आहे, त्यावेळेला आपल्याला अशी ट्रीटमेंट द्यायची आहे. पण जर आपल्याला प्रपोज डिव्हिडंड ॲडजस्टमेंटमध्ये दोन्ही वर्षाचा दिलेला असेल तर आपण फक्त जो रिलेटेड प्रपोज डिव्हिडंड आहे तोच घेणार आहोत. आपण नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लेममध्ये ते पाहूच, त्यावेळेला तुमच्या लक्षात येईल मी काय म्हणते ते. ओके, सो टोटल ऑफ 42,000 and 20,000, it is 62,000 and positive 50,000, so answer will be negative 12,000. Okay, so this is net cash used in financing activities. This is the final answer of third point. This is the final answer of second point. Negative 1,10,000 and negative 12,000. So it will be 1,22,000 negative. And here in net cash from operating activities, it is 1,15,000 positive. So 1,15,000 positive and negative 1,22,000. So answer will be negative 7,000. So that is net decrease in cash and cash equivalents. Okay. So 1,22,000 निगेटिव्ह आणि 1,15,000 पॉझिटिव्ह, त्याच्यामधला डिफरन्स निगेटिव्ह 7,000 आहे. सो इट इज नेट डिक्रीज इन कॅश अँड कॅश इक्विव्हॅलंट्स. $7,000. Okay, now we have to add here cash and cash equivalents at the beginning, that is opening amounts. So cash and cash equivalents at the beginning see the amount of cash and cash equivalents which is given in the problem. It is 25,000 at the beginning, 18,000 at the end. So 25,000 positive, negative 7,000, addition will be positive 18,000. Okay, this is cash and cash equivalents at the end. At the end. So see in the problem, their closing balance of cash and cash equivalents given is 18,000. So our cash flow statement prepared is correct. In this way you have to prepare cash flow statement and these notes in your notebook, and if there is any doubt you can ask. Okay, that's all.